Welcome to North Dakota State Stadium. We've waited so long, and finally another season of college football kicking off here in Week 0. North Dakota State headed toward the football and getting this season underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Fleming. Left side is Kendricks. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Man, this slot receiver makes it easy on his quarterback. Did you see how he found the soft spot, the wide open space? That was easy for his quarterback to complete that throw.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They'll run it. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Sees a crease. He's past the sticks. Here's a little room there. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Run in the red zone, it's Dickerson. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
He's now up to 58 yards rushing. What a way to get this season started.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. He'll try to slam it in. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, the offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Quick give. It's Scott. Got 6 yards on the play. 2nd and 4 coming.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
The give to the back. There he goes. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
Keeps it himself. Now the toss. There's a crease. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. From the red zone, it's Scott. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good to finish things off. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Here comes the offense back onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over in football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Might as well run him again. Turning it on. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Got enough for the first down. Open space at the 25. He has 89 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. There's some room. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
The best offenses are the ones that can run the football in the red zone when the defense knows it's coming. It's hard to throw the ball down in this area of the field. They go with the toss play, and they pick up a big gain.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. A first down run on the doorstep. Gets it in there for the touchdown.
And he's in for his 2nd touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down here. He knows how to get in the end zone, and I love when you can run the football as you get closer to that goal line. Be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Sets his feet. It's Hayes. Going for the big play. He's got it on the outside. Just plowing ahead. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. First play of the period, first down here. On the run, it's Scott. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Can't do it much better than that. Get the kickoff return, take it 98 to the house, and put a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch. Yeah,
you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make them.
After the 9-yard completion, a wide-open playbook on second and short. Looking for room at the 40. Breaks free at the 20. Touchdown, North Dakota State. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do it. That will get you almost there. When you can hand it off to a guy like this, and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy, it's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Hey guys, here on the away team sideline, this has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball, but they want to answer right now, see if they can continue to get some momentum. But keep in mind, they also want that passing attack to come alive. We'll see what they're able to do right here on this drive. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the sideline. Back to you.
Okay, Holly.
Fullbacks, a.k.a. blocking backs, a.k.a. don't touch the football very often. And usually don't go far down the field, but a nice little chunk run here for the fullback. Give him the ball, reward the big fella.
Got an alley. Oh, he's got some space. He now has 115 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener.
I love teams that make it a priority to run the football, and they have today. Another good run by this running back. He's been doing it all night, over 100 yards on the day. Really, really good night for this young man.
Maybe some room here, and he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that, and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Push is ahead. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Running inside. It's Dickerson. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down. Tune in to Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Back to pass. It's Fleming. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer
Like it all.
leg. 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
That's the mic on. You'll start hearing me talk, right? Yeah. You hear me talking on the microphone now? Yeah. I'm turning the mic off now, bro.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to...
Oh, a lot of space. Big pickup on the play before he's finally stopped, and that carries us into the break and the final 2 minutes coming. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. On the ground, it's Scott. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
And in this game, this guy has shown you why he's one of the best in the country. He has so much ability at the running back position. Speed, quickness, the ability to break tackles, unbelievable vision. Already now with 150 yards rushing, the defense has no answer for him. They've got to find a way to slow this guy down.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space...
Looking for the end zone, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, North Dakota State. The extra point here would tie the game.
I was was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Fleming. They'll run the screen. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The completion picked up 6 yards on 1st down, now 2nd and 4. He'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's O'Connell. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. How about that pursuit? They stop him right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up 4th down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Punt is on its way.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
You know, they make fun of kickers for not worrying about contact, but that's about as rough as it gets. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. Fresh center downs going to the air. Looking left. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. Inside the 40. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, North Dakota State. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Back to throw, it's Fleming. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Enough to move the chains. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Lets it fly. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the...
Going downfield for the big play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down. Snap on first down, wants to throw. He's not afraid to go deep. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the UNLV Rebels taking on the Memphis Tigers.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
I caught up with the North Dakota State head coach at the half. This home crowd is fueling their running game every single time the running back gets the rock. They are going crazy. The ground game has been good, and they're going to continue to ride the momentum of this home crowd.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Caught in the backfield, it's Collins. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Moving the pocket, it's Hayes. Quickly out to the tight end. Could not make his way to the corner. And here comes the punt team. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Looks it in. Slips through the line. Can they catch him? He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. To the edge, it's Dickerson. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. Trying to pound it in. Bounces and squirms his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And how about this offense? A big situation on 4th and goal, and you trust your running back. You trust your offensive line. You trust the physicality of this unit, and they reward that trust, and they punch it in for 6.
And the point after is good. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner will be knocked down. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. 3rd quarter opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. quarterback run is part of their game plan. Hit and drop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Dropping back, it's Hayes. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. On the left side, grabbed by Williams. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. 2nd and long here. From the gun, it's Scott. Got the first down. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Grab behind the line, it's Williams. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, this is a quarterback who's not known for his running ability, obviously. We've seen him make some great throws, but mobility, that's probably not on your bingo card, and you saw it right there. He gets brought down for the sack.
How about that pass rush coming up with a 3rd down sack and forcing the punt? Not a lot of room to make this catch. He's brought down, not a lot of room to take that one back. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Hits inside, it's Dickerson. Breaks into the open. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down, they've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
Dropping back, it's Fleming. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Headed to the 4th, and both of these running backs have been outstanding, and both have found the end zone on the day. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. after swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Fires to the middle. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And they'll blow this one dead at the 20-yard line. North Dakota State sends the offense out. First down here in what has been a highly entertaining Week 0 game. What a welcome to college football for this season. Tells the run, wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And the big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
Max got it on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Going deep. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Using his legs, it's Isaac. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. See some running room. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone.
This play works for one reason. You toss the ball quickly to the left. Receivers have to block. Once that running back gets on the perimeter, you're going nowhere if those receivers aren't committed to getting on those DBs, locking on them, running their feet. That's not their first priority. I know they're going to catch the ball more than they're going to block. Nice job blocking on that toss.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
And it's a touchdown, puts 6 on the board.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. And now, after being stymied for this entire second half, they must put a scoring drive together here and answer that last touchdown. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. That 3-yard pickup gets it out to the 28. It's 2nd and 7. They want to run this quarterback. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Going for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Trying to make one miss. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. There's some daylight. There he goes. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
The old toss, right? Toss it to him on the perimeter, get on the edge quickly. The receivers better block on the outside. Go get me some positive yards, get a fast guy in space. Nice play call.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Let's see what you're made of. Trying to slip through and pick it up. A timely pickup to get the first down there, and it took a little something out of the crowd, too.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard. They picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
Straight ahead, it's Dickerson. Hard running there. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on 2nd in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
Third and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Burrowing for yardage. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to put a bow on this one.
This is a pretty easy situation for the offense right here, guys. We need one play. We need one run up front. O-line, we need you to come through for us and ice this game. They do a great job allowing that back to pick up the first.
And it's just physicality up front. The big boys creating some space because the defense knew what was going on. They have to get a stop here or this football game is over. A lot of guys near the line of scrimmage. They can't get it done, and it is over.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.